Hey everybody, I'm Scott Gramling. Welcome to a Week 13 edition of the DRF Sports Sunday Six Pack as we go through all of the top power trends and betting angles that you need to know to make your Sunday a profitable one. The Buccaneers travel to Atlanta to take on a Falcons team that has not used home field to their advantage this season. Their 0-4 record, both straight up and against the spread, have been to Philadelphia, Washington, Carolina, and New England. None of those teams, except New England, currently have a winning record, and they've lost by an average margin of more than 15 points per game. Since the start of 2019, Atlanta is 5-15 straight up and 7-13 against the spread at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which includes records of 2-10 straight up and 3-9 against the spread since the start of last season. Look for Tampa Bay to win this one by at least 2 touchdowns. The Texans enter Week 13 as one of only 4 NFL teams that's allowing an average of more than 378 total yards per game this season. The visiting Colts are 8-1 against the spread since the start of last season when facing an opponent that's allowing an average of at least 350 total yards per game. Don't expect Indianapolis to win by a 28-point margin as they did when these teams met in mid-October, but the Colts should prevail in this one by a double-digit margin. After forcing 95 turnovers in 64 regular season games over a 4-year stretch from 2017 through 2020, Chicago's 2021 defense hasn't been nearly as opportunistic, with only 11 takeaways through 11 games. Arizona is 7-0 straight up and 6-1 against the spread under head coach Cliff Kingsbury when facing an opponent that's forcing an average of 1 or fewer turnovers per game. The Cardinals have won all 6 of their 2021 road games by a double-digit margin. Look for a 7th straight double-digit road victory here. This has tended to be the time of year that Baltimore has stepped up its play in recent seasons, as quarterback Lamar Jackson is 13-1 straight up and 11-3 against the spread in regular season games played after the month of November. That includes records of 5-1 straight up and 6-0 against the spread in road games, with the lone straight up loss having been a 27-24 defeat as a 6.5-point underdog in Kansas City in Jackson's second career road start back in December 2018. Expect the Ravens to win and cover the spread in this one. The Seahawks have gotten the best of their head-to-head series with the 49ers in recent seasons, going 16-5, both straight up and against the spread, when facing San Francisco over the past 10 calendar years. Seattle is 10-2, both straight up and against the spread, when facing the 49ers at home under head coach Pete Carroll. Look for the Seahawks to beat San Francisco as a home underdog in this one. Denver's defense has traveled well this season, as only once in 5 2021 road games have the Broncos allowed more than 17 points. Denver's 17-12 against the spread record as an underdog since the start of the 2019 season includes a 9-3 against the spread mark in the dozen games the Broncos played as a road underdog of 4 or more points. Look for Kansas City to win, but for Denver to cover the point spread. That does it for the NFL Week 13 edition of the DRF Sports Sunday Six Pack. If you haven't done so already, make sure you sign up for free at drf.com/sports to receive 2 free weekly email newsletters every Friday and Sunday. Both are packed with powerful betting angles you don't want to miss. The Sunday Scoop has had a winning week all 12 weeks of the current NFL season and has delivered an extremely profitable 72% against the spread.